my beautiful gems, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I'm going to see what it is that the universe wants you to know right now. Just a general collective reading. What does the collective need to hear right now? The truth about your career. Okay. So you need to know the truth about your career. Let's see what that is. Clarity. Okay, you're getting clarity about your career, your job, how to move forward. We have ask your angels. A year from now, I'm seeing there's a transformation in your career. I'm also seeing that okay. I'm also seeing that because she's looking into this mirror about the truth, it's like what you see in your career right now and what's happening is mirrored back to you based on like what you're putting, the image, like what you're putting out is what you're getting back. Like what you're putting into the mirror, the image that you're putting into the mirror is being mirrored back to you, right? It's a reflection. So it's your own reflection. That's the truth about your career, is that whatever's happening, so if there's things that are not happening in your career right now or not flowing the way that you want, it's because of essentially like what you're creating, okay? It's essentially your career, the blocks and hardships in your career are being mirrored back to you because that is your own consciousness. But it's not your current consciousness, it is your consciousness of the past, okay? So this is reminding me of like the mirror principle. I've been learning a lot about manifestation lately, so it's gonna naturally come through my readings. But it's just whenever you try to like manifest something, right, or shift your reality, shift your external environment, whatever it is that you focus on, there's always going to be a delay in the manifestation of that because we live in a three-dimensional reality and time and space is a thing. And so it just takes like a little while for it to show up. Sometimes it shows up instantly, and that's because you don't have a lot of resistance around that. But a lot of times you do, you know, when we really want things, like there's resistance, and so that creates the gap. And so with intentional focus and persistent focus, you know, your outer world starts to shift in that direction of your focus, but you won't see that show up until later. So everything that you see now has been a manifestation of the past. This is things that you've been focused on in the past. So if in the past you were focused on, you know, your career not going well or having some doubts or fears around that today, if that's what's showing up in your life, then that is a manifestation of your past self. And so, you know, today, be assertive here. Be assertive with your abundance. You are ready. So it's like, if you believe 100%, I love it when, oh my God, I love it when it confirms. Okay, this is such a good message. Within the next few weeks, the situation will improve. Whew, do I have a message for you? So what I'm totally getting here is that you're asking your angels, right, to help you, to guide, or like to help you manifest. You're asking God, the universe, like, this is what I want. I want to change in my career. I want that job. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to make great money, like whatever it is, okay, to do with your career. And because you have been putting out like negative thoughts about your career and worrying about it, and focusing kind of on the wrong things, that's why you've been manifesting these no's, these rejections. And a year from now is a long time. You know, this is saying like it's going to take longer. A year from now is, you know, relatively kind of like a long time, right? For you to have a job, like to be jobless for a year, or like to be unhappy in a job for a whole year. That's a long time. So it's just showing me that like the more resistance you have around this, the longer it's going to take for you to have this like success in your career or your dream job or something, or have the money that you need. However, when you start to take responsibility for yourself because you're ready, and you start to take responsibility for whatever I'm putting into this mirror is what I'm getting back. So what is it that I'm putting into it? What kind of thoughts am I putting into this vision of my career? Am I putting thoughts of abundance or lack? You know, and once you start putting thoughts of abundance and gratitude and being really assertive with that and really believing that this is something that you can have, within a few weeks, things will shift for you. I mean, within a few weeks, things will shift. It won't take that long. You're going to have a change in your career. The situation will improve. You will receive an opportunity, and you're going to have big, happy changes. This is so cool. I love it. Yeah. So this is the truth about your career. This is, I guess, the harsh truth about your career is that you have created the situation that you're in. Okay? It's not like it's not meant for you, or it's never going to happen for you, or the universe hates you, or has forgot about you, or this is destiny, or there's some lessons you still have to learn, or you're just waiting patiently for the universe to grant you your wish. And sometimes that's true, right? Like you're waiting for things to align to physically manifest, but what energy are you in while you're waiting, right? If you're in doubt and fear that this is never going to happen, then that's just what you're manifesting more of. So this message is for you to really truly reflect and tune into how do you feel about your career and your job situation, whatever money situation, however that applies, and what beliefs do you have around it? Are they one of abundance, or are they one of lack? Are they one of worry and doubt, or what are they? And to manifest, right? To manifest your ideal career, your best career that you want, like where you're happy, you get treated well, or your own business, right? Like whatever, like you want this ideal way of making money, then imagine yourself already having this thing. Imagine yourself already having this wonderful career where you're respected and valued, you make more than enough money, you have more than enough money every month to, you know, pay your bills and then go travel and live the life that you want to live. You love what you're doing, you get treated well. I don't know, like whatever it is that you want, just keep envisioning that, keep focusing on that, and feel the joy that comes from that vision, okay? Because whatever it is that you want has already been created. Everything that you want already exists. You just have to pull it towards you, okay? And with this mirror thing, it's like, it's the mirror principle, okay? It's the mirror effect. Physical reality doesn't happen first, and then we identify how we feel about it. Everything in the physical realm started first within, right? With your own thoughts and your own feelings. So everything that you're experiencing in your life right now is a direct response to how you have been thinking and feeling. So if things are not going well in your career, that's a direct result of the types of thoughts you've been having around it. So it's like shifting that, because the universe, your outer reality, is always going to mirror back to you what it is that your state of being, essentially. Okay, it's like, who are you? Who are you showing up as, right? What is your identity? If your identity is somebody who never gets what they want, their career sucks, they never make enough money, money's hard, it's hard to get a good job, it's hard to be treated well. Like if those are the beliefs you have around work and money and your business, career, then that is your self-concept, that is your identity, and that is what's going to be mirrored back to you. So this is an exercise in kind of creating a new identity for yourself and starting to think of the universe as an infinite source of like abundance that can give you anything that you want if you just like believe that and surrender to that and know that you have the power to connect with that infinite force and energy and manifest the ideal career to you by envisioning this beautiful place that you work at where, you know, you're really fulfilled. And if you do that and you start doing that, within a few weeks, literally you just have to trust. Within a few weeks, your reality can shift. You can find that perfect job for you. You just have to trust. So like, that's the whole thing, is like, you can't doubt in the process. Once you put your manifestation out there and you declare that this is what you want and you visualize, you know, already having it, feeling the feeling of having it. So acting as if you already have it, essentially being that now. Between that time that you do that to the time it shows up in your life, like I said, there's a delay. Okay, not always. Sometimes it's instant, but probably there's a delay because there's more pressure around it and there's more of a need for it. There's more desire, there's more attachment, and there's more resistance then, right? So you're not able to manifest it instantly. But even then, if you're constantly, visualizing and living in the end, living in the as is, then it should come faster, right? And so from the moment that you declare that this is what you want to the moment that you have it, you have to trust. Like, you have to trust that this is coming. This is already yours. Okay, this career is already coming. This is about manifestation. This is about your reality being mirrored back to you. Yeah, this also just like shows like your human self, your higher self, and God. It's all one, but it's just for sake of, us being here on earth. It's like there's you, there's your God, the God within, and then there's God, and it's all aligned and connected. And that's what you have to do, is align to have these positive changes in your career and these transformations in your career. And trust, trust that this is already being worked out for you. I just saw 11:11. Just trust the universe. Trust that you're being aligned with your perfect, ideal career and the money that you need. And that the universe is already working this out. The universe is already shifting realities for you. Even if you don't see it yet in your physical, it's already taking place in the spiritual. And it's just a matter of time before you start to see it. And I'm seeing it can happen within 2 weeks. You can get an interview. You can get a phone call. You can find that one. The universe literally shifts everything for you to come to you, to have what it is that you want, because it is that powerful. If you just believe and focus on what it is that you want, okay? So yeah, I feel like life is good and you're in control. That's what the universe wanted to talk to you about today. Is like, you are the one in control of your career success. There's nothing else that is holding you back. The universe is not withholding success from you. Tell me more about this, because there's like, let's do a tarot card. Like, there's something blocking. There's something blocking, right? Like, there's resistance. So you got it. Yeah. 9 of Swords. There's anxiety, there's doubt, when you're not seeing something in the physical, you start to doubt. You're like, this isn't happening. Like, I don't see anything. Nothing is changing. And that's because things take time. We live in a physical reality. Things take time to actually shift. We are moving through dense energies here. A lot of egos, a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of other people's free wills. It's not to say that the universe can't create that for you really quickly. The universe is ready to give you what you want. It's just, are you in the right energy? Are you believing that, or are you having anxiety about it and doubting it? That's creating resistance. Your anxiety around this is creating resistance. You have to get into this more passionate, excited, I already have it energy. I'm so excited to go to work every day because, I don't know, you just imagine walking into your workplace and being greeted and everybody saying hello and I don't know, whatever you desire and wish. If it's to be in a positive work environment where you get treated well, that if you want to love what you do, imagine that. If you want to get really, like, make a bunch of money from what you do, and you also want to love what you do, and you also want to be in a positive environment, imagine all of that. Okay, you're carrying a burden that's not yours to carry. You're not able to move forward in your career and in your life because you're too what's the word? It's like it's not distracted, but you're too preoccupied with the burden. You're too preoccupied with the heaviness and the not enoughness and the this isn't working outness. You're too, like, you're not even seeing things because you're just like too burdened by this. And this is about, like, you are taking on too much responsibility. You're taking on too much responsibility. Let it go. Let the universe take responsibility for how you're going to get there. All your responsibility is to see what do you want mirrored back to you. Okay? That's the truth of life. This is a fact of life. This is reality. What you put out, you get back, okay? Your consciousness, the state of your consciousness is going to create a physical reality that you're going to experience. So all you need to do is focus on what is this beautiful, ideal career, job, business that you want to experience, and just keep your thoughts on that. Not doubting, but trusting that this is yours. Just a matter of time. This is yours. And let the universe do the rest. It's the universe's job to figure out how you're going to have that, when it's going to happen, who you're going to meet. That is not for you to stress about and worry. That's not your responsibility. All you have to do is show up, be happy, be in good energy, be hopeful, be trusting, and follow the spark. Follow the spark. If you feel called, take inspired action, right? Follow the spark. If you feel like, ooh, okay, I feel called to stop in at that place. I feel called to do this. I feel called to do that. Then do it. Because that is the universe guiding you to your dream, your wish fulfillment. Yeah, it really is. Like you're getting something. Like you're having a change in your career, like in a couple weeks. If you shift into this energy and you take your power back, you're going to be getting out of this energy and starting to focus on what you actually already have in your life. Okay, so that's what I have for you. That's that is the message for you. Very direct and straightforward. Yeah, just like empowering yourself. Yeah, so beautiful. I've been doing a lot of just learning about this as well lately. So if you would like more guidance on this and like the things that I'm learning and how I'm doing this and how I'm shifting my own reality, and just kind of like how to let go and how to trust the universe, my other channel, Follow Your Own Rhythm, which I go by Mystic Muse, whatever, it's linked in the description box. Follow me on that channel because this is I share a bunch of stuff about this, like manifestation. So if you wanted some extra guidance or book a one-on-one reading with me or a pre-recorded video reading, I have all of the resources to support you on this journey. So I hope that this resonated and it was helpful for you. Let me know if you gained any value out of this reading, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.